I just overheard you saying you didn't see the lockup from Sebastian Vettel. Would you like to take a look? Probably had your hands
full. I don't really need to see it. It's not on top of mine.
You don't want to see it? All right, we'll forget about that.
Can I...
DC, go.
Christian, I've only ever seen you really angry once, and it was when Mark Webber and I didn't play ball in China, and your neck changed colour when you were addressing us both after the race, and I understood that we crossed the line. Did your neck just change colour with the drivers today?
Let's just say we just took it to another level. So hopefully the drivers, I haven't heard what they're saying, but they should be fairly apologetic at the moment.
They are. They're very, very contrite. I'll say that much. We've been impressed by how, the level of contrition we've seen.
If you were to leave here with the slightest bit of upside, which is going to be difficult anyway, for your team, what is that?
Force India got a podium, which is nice. Good to see your old team doing well.
Thank you.
No, look, we want to let our drivers race. They're both racers, and we've always said, I've said it in the briefing this morning before the race, just give each other space and, just respect each other, and we'll let you go at it. 3 times in that race, they got pretty marginal. As a touch between the two of them, the start was obviously very tight. It was just about okay. Unfortunately, a racing accidents happen. We're not apportioning any blame one way or the other to either of the two drivers, but they drive for a team that consists of, over 800 people. And, they're representing the team when they're out on track. And it's, obviously there'll be an apology going back to all the staff in Milton Keynes, for this result today, which shouldn't happen.
It sounds like you've gone beyond angry and you've gone into that horrible area of, I'm just disappointed in you.
They know the feelings of the team. They know, what's happened. We can't take it back. But it's important the two of them, learn from it moving forward, which I'm convinced they will, because we want to let them race. We want
you to let them race.
Go wheel to wheel, and we will continue to allow them to do that, but they have to show the respect to the team rather than just self-interest.
Christian, just slightly moving away from your own personal situation within the team, for us as people who enjoy and love our sport, and for the millions of people that watch it, this was a classic. And as time will roll on, and when the rawness disappears, you'll be happy to say we were part of it, not necessarily on the right side of it, but there will be an upside to it, I promise you. And look, we all applaud you and the drivers for doing what they're doing, because it was a sensational race all through.
Well, we were hanging out there. The super soft was working okay for us. We really struggled to get temperature in it to go, at the beginning of the Grand Prix, and the car was getting faster and faster, and we were hanging out for a safety car. Never dreamed that we'd be the ones to create it. To go onto the ultra soft at the end of the race there, and it's a shame because we've given away over 20 points today that we should have had on the board.
If I may just look for some lightness in what is a dark racing result for you as a team, I admire your management skills. We're in a very small plane flying back to Nice tonight with both Daniel and Max on board. I'm doing the seating plan.
They're split.
Oh, they split now. Oh, thank goodness for that.
I'll be the father figure. I'm there too.
Between the two of them, they're fine.
You've saved the problem.
Between the two of them, they're fine.
Okay.
They just needed their heads banging together, and as I say, we want to let them race. They've been very, very good. You think back to Malaysia 2016. There's been so many cases where they've gone wheel to wheel, and unfortunately, this has happened. And most important thing is it doesn't. We don't have a repeat.
How easy will it be to hit the reset button for Barcelona?
Yeah, absolutely. Today's done with. Today's now history. It's now looking forward, and learning from today and applying, the best we can in Barcelona. There's still a long, long way to go in this championship, and as today is again proven, things can happen. Things change rapidly.
Tough day, Christian. Go and put your feet up, maybe put them in a bowl of hot water. So it's quite soothing, I find. And we'll see you in Barcelona.
All right, thank you.
Well done for talking to us.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can understand. Look, as a team boss,
I've seen him angry.
That is, I think it was Fisichella and Schumacher in our car in Argentina all those years ago, and you just go frantic. running second and third, likely to possibly win a race. So what do? You know, we didn't get many chances to win, and this was a real chance to win. You just go off the head. So I can understand what's going on in his mind, because it's the disappointment for him, for the team, all those people. It's not just that, it's the suppliers, it's the sponsors, it's everybody associated with this team. And he talks about 800 people, but actually when you put the net out, it's probably about 8,000 people. So it has directly affected them. Yeah. So you have to think about it.
I think you're right. You're absolutely right. But that's the emotion of sport. That's the highs of winning, are the highest of highs, the lows of disappointment. When you have those sorts of incidents take you in sporting terms to the really lowest place you can be. Real life throws up much bigger challenges than what we've just seen, but doesn't it give us some great excitement for this entire season of Formula One?
Absolutely. We've said so many times, crushing lows in Formula One and impossible highs, and we were part of a high earlier because we were lucky to watch the race in the Force India camp. My goodness, when Sergio Perez crossed the line in third, it was like they just won the World Cup. It was incredible.
I thought the roof was going to vanish. I didn't know whether it was the wind or the excitement inside that place. Was amazing.
Man had an incredible race. Obviously, lashings and lashings of luck, but at the same